Hi friends, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra, here again with Ask CMO Neil. You recently saw a video that we patterned our shotguns and then used some slugs back to 50 yards. And at 50 yards, we're getting like 10 inches of bullet drop. And I just want to show you today a quick video why even if you love the shotgun for home defense, which I do, home defense carbine should definitely be on your list.
Mountain Man Medical has name brand proven trauma medical supplies with a price match guarantee to ensure you get the right gear at the right price. Check them out at get-asp.com/mountainman.
I mean, I love me a home defense shotgun.
It's my favorite gun, and in my opinion, the best.
And back to 50 yards.
Back to 50 yards, it's still effective. You just need to know your gun.
And at 50 yards though, now I know somebody's going to say, Neil, but wait a minute, how could anybody ever be a threat to me at 50 yards?
You know, we see a lot of craziness in the news, and you know, if somebody's lighting a Molotov cocktail at the end of your driveway, that's a threat.
Now listen, you're thinking your driveway, right? Maybe you're a suburbanite like I am, and the end of your driveway is 15 yards from your front door. Okay. But maybe you're Neil Widener, and you live on acreage, and the front of your driveway is 50, 60 yards
68 yards to the mailbox.
68 yards to, not that he's zoned that out or ranged it or anything. So you could have that, and not to put too fine a point on it, I think the carbine skills are most necessary, not honestly as a self-defender. I think that, remember, every single American is a member of the unorganized militia, and therefore you should be properly equipped to muster up with your local time of emergency militia. I'm not talking about political stuff right now. I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm not talking about any kind of sedition or anything like that. However, go read the Code of Federal Regulations. You will find there's an organized militia and an unorganized militia. Everybody's a part of the unorganized militia who is a male between 18 and 45 years old who is not serving on active duty. And ladies who are in the National Guard. That's sexist, but you go fix it. I'm not gonna. And so the ability to defend hearth and home, the ability to defend your community when times are tough. Not to put too fine a point on it, in the news right now, the people of Ukraine were giving out, rifles like crazy because they needed people to defend hearth and home. And guess what? You should already have yours if, God forbid, we need to do the same.
Yep.
I'm not saying, let me be very clear. I'm not calling for insurrection. I'm not calling for any of that stuff. I'm not calling for any kind of military action. I'm just saying you should be ready. That said, let's go check this here because, quite frankly, 50 yards with a carbine. Now, he's got a low-power variable optic on his. I got a low-power variable optic on mine. We're shooting two of my rifles today. That's a HK MR556 with a Schmidt-Bender 1.5 to 8 short dot on a spoor mount on it. That's a pretty cool rifle. It's got a Geisley trigger and a Geisley rail on it. You can even see the little ASP logo on it. Oh, thanks to Diego, who was with Geisley at the time, to doing that. And then this is Dunwin, my AR-15. And I'm running a Swamp Fox 1 to 10 on that. So I'm running at 1 power, you're running at 1.5.
Yep.
Let's just take our time and say, okay, wait a minute, that dude is...
There you go.
He's lighting the Molotov cocktail and about to throw it at my neighbor's house. Okay, so if you want that scenario, there's civil unrest, and it's your neighbor's house. You know your neighbor, they're good humans, and dude is like lighting a Molotov cocktail in order to chuck at your neighbor's front door, and you go, nah,
I don't think that's right.
I wonder if you can hit him with that.
I don't know.
Let's go figure it out.
That's your rifle. We'll see.
Oh, dang.
If I miss, this is your fault for not dialing.
Oh, is that the case?
Yep.
Even though you verified 0 on it?
No, there's no proof or anything of that.
Yeah, have you read Revelation 21:8
Nope.
recently? No, never have, huh? It says liars go to hell, Neil.
Oh, man. That's a bad day.
You might get to hear the airplane who's doing acrobatics in the background.
Okay, I'm going to aim in at the 5, top left.
At the 5, top left? Okay, 50 yards. Take your time. Get all the shot you want. Call it. Take another one. You feel good about that?
I think so.
All right, standing unsupported. You know, this is how we do things.
That one felt left.
That one went left? How far left?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll tell you when we get down there.
I'll tell you when we get down. Could you not call it, Neil? Push.
I'm not going to call it on camera because I'm sure.
Remember, push, then pull, because the ghost of Uncle Pat compels us.
There you go.
I never got to train under Pat Rogers. I did get to meet him one time, and I know a lot of his students, so respect to Pat Rogers. All right, take my time, 1 power. I'm gonna do the same thing there. Okay, that was just top left of the B8. Same thing, both of those broke top left. I wasn't going fast, right? But I was getting the good first sight picture. My primary carbine training and teaching came from Steve Fisher. He was my first guy on that, and he says, take the first good sight picture you get. So Steve, in honor of you, if they miss, it's all your fault. Safeties are on.
You've got to work in the excuses before we get close to the target.
You always got to have an excuse. So if you suck on camera, then it's not my fault, right? It couldn't be that I'm terrible at shooting. So this is kind of funny. Let's watch this. Let me pop this up. Hey, well, so now you weren't going to take the excuse, so you can't take the credit.
No, no credit. I thought I was over here. I would have called that just outside the 8.
You would have called it outside the 8?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, you'll notice on mine, I said just high and left. Didn't I? I said just high and left on the B8, and then I overlapped those two.
No, pretty good shooting.
That's actually not bad. Now, of course, I would have called it a little bit more here. I felt like it was a little here, so we could clean that up, whatever. But again, standing unsupported 8-range shots with some modicum of going, it's pretty easy, actually. Shall we step back and see what we can get?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's do it. So it's down there at 75 yards now, and now Neil's like, wait a minute, I don't like this game.
I need a drink of water after walking that far.
Well, you've got a low power variable optic.
I know.
Do you want to dial in a little magnification? You do your thing.
Nope, I got this.
Okay, 2 shots. Take your time. You got to go to the top right B8, the square.
Yep. Hang on, I'm going to give myself a little bit more.
A little more eye relief. How'd you feel? Call it.
Top right.
Okay. Shot calling. Balling. Do you wish you were a little bit
Left.
taller? Do you wish you were a baller?
I do wish I was a baller. I wish you had a sling for your second rifle.
What's that? Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
All right.
I knew somebody that made those.
Yeah, you know, it'll be weird, right? Nope, I'm down and left on that one. So just below the left corner is when that one broke.
Okay.
That one was just right of center and just up. And remember, at 75 yards, we'll probably be about through 2/3 to 3/4 of an inch high from our point of aim.
Okay.
So I think I bracketed those two on the B8. Let's go take a look and see how close I am. You know I'm gonna make him shoot at 100 yards after this, right?
Are we? All right.
Damn fine shooting.
Whew, yeah, so this was that second shot. I felt like I was more over here. I knew I was on line. This shot, I thought I was up here.
Yeah, so I told you I bracketed it, right? So I told you exactly where each one broke. That's just lack of visual patience for me. But again, I could see exactly where they are, and the bullet's going exactly where I expect it to go. And so more visual patience is what I need. And I think you can already tell. 75, 50 yards, 50 yards, 75 yards. This is when this gun comes into its own. Do you think we should shoot him at 100?
I mean, why wouldn't we?
I mean, why wouldn't we? Let's go do it.
Okay.
Offhand, 100, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot of people who could do this on the reg.
Yeah.
But we're going to try. If you want to dial in a little magnification, that's why you got it.
No, I like that. It's an interesting observation to see where we're at with this.
Okay.
And maybe when I start looking through it, maybe I'll change my mind. But
Yeah, go ahead. Man,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give it a little.
I would like a little mag.
So I can at least make out the target down there. Okay, so I'm gonna aim middle left. Or middle right.
Middle right target?
I can mess with your target too from there. Feel like that's low. That felt really good.
Did it? That last one felt really good? Okay, well, my turn. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you, man, 100 yards standing unsupported, that's to me is no joke. All right, see, we got, I'm gonna go middle left. Okay, it broke center top of the square. So center top in the square,
okay,
which means it'll probably be an inch high of that.
Okay.
That was just bottom right of the square, so it should be pretty okay, but let's go find out.
All right.
Holy Moses, give me 2. 1, 2, look at that.
That's interesting.
I told you, so this one, it broke here, but it was a little higher than I thought it was moving up, and second one here, so I'm a little higher than I want to be here. I need to just have more patience and actually see it.
Yeah, I think you've got that one dialed in really well for me. I was just kind of hovering around right here and just taking my time, and it's a longer trigger press than I'm used to with my pistol. So I thought I had one up in here, and I thought I had one up in here, but I was spread apart a little bit. I'll take those hits.
So what I think we're seeing today is Johnny's working his carbine skills. Neil is killing it, wins the internet for today. And I mean, I love my defensive shotgun, but you need a carbine.
Infinitude Gobbler.
Nope, got to call it ahead of time. Doesn't count.
Too late.
Later.